6:15 on a Monday, and we're just waiting for Dex to come on through. Happy late Easter, everyone. All right, IG, it says waiting for people to come on. Come on in. Come on in. Hey Hayes 10. Hey Hayes 5104. Hi everybody checking in. Just want to wave at some people. Michael Butler. Hey Trey baby, how are you? Hi Mickey Mo, how are you, my love? All right, so we are just hi TJ Madison. Good evening to you. Oh, you see that Easter hair? You know it's the spring realness. Had to spring into a new hairdo. Hi, Ressa. Kurt Wood. Hey, honey, how you doing? Hi, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Get acquainted. What's on the menu for tonight's dinner? Kenny Love. Hi. How are you? TLP, Candy Girl 18. Hey, boo. Miss Courtney Daniel. Hey, honey. So we are just waiting for Dex to come on. We weren't on yesterday because it was Easter. I wanted everybody to enjoy their time and not have to be like, well, y'all wasn't checking for us anyway on Easter. Let me break it down. I got a shout out. I'm so hyped. Oh, TJ. Hi, Mysterious Baby. How are you? Hi, Dexter.
I heard you say we're waiting for Dex.
You okay?
Hello? Can you hear me?
What you say? I hear you.
Oh. Anyway, I heard you
excuse you.
I heard you say, hey, Mickey Mo 1976. I heard you say we're waiting for Dexter. Like how people be like when you're in class and you're talking, the teacher be like, I'll wait. Okay. I'll wait. Look, Kurt, I feel like I haven't talked to Curtin forever.
You probably haven't. You've been out there lately. You've been to Vegas. You've been right since you've been back to Vegas. You drinking water now.
I gotta get it together. I really last time maybe you guys were on live with us before, I drank something that wasn't water.
Oh.
And I've decided to change my life around and give my life to H2O.
So y'all who don't know, we did an impromptu live, I guess, what was happy hour on Friday.
Oh, it sure was happy hour.
Now, I wasn't with it at first, but Dex mentioned in the group chat, he said, come on, let's go live. And I just laughed. So later on, we were actually talking on the phone and you said it again. So I said, all right, let's do it. Let me put something over this head, because on Friday I was looking like somebody's grandmama making the pork chops and cooking dinner. And he gonna go, it's Friday, why are you cooking?
I would say that on the regular though. Like I don't think people should. I don't know why my thing keeps doing this thing where it's getting like dark. Like the screen is getting
darker to you. You know what? Mine had faded some too, but it's fine now.
I think it's my phone that's doing it. Like usually, if you're not on the phone for a little bit, it's inactive, so it gets dark. But mine keeps doing it while we're on. So if it does it, I apologize if you guys are seeing that too.
You good? We're gonna keep it moving because I know you only got a certain amount of percentage of time left anyway.
That's probably why it's doing it. It's probably on battery saving mode.
Oh, okay. Can you see though?
8%, so I'm sure that's what it is.
It's what?
48%, so I'm sure that's what it is.
All right, well, let's get into it. We ain't gonna hold you up, water boy.
I gotta get this jug done before tonight is over.
You're gonna be pissing like a Russian racehorse at the Kentucky Derby, huh?
At least it'll be clear.
Well, that's good because, yeah, based off of that Friday, guys, if you were there, if you were on and you saw it, Dex was giving y'all happy hour Dex, like all the way.
I literally was not even that drunk in Vegas. Like, that's how bad it was. And if I show you what I drink, you'd be like, when was the last time you had a drink? Like, I literally had juice. It's crazy.
But it was a good time. We got to do that more often.
No,
Look, Trey said you're going to be peeing all night long. All night long. You know, that's my husband. As soon as he leave that other 30-year-old he
well,
going to come looking for me.
speaking of 30-year-old, he obviously likes younger women, and this
Yeah.
hairstyle you got makes you look like high school. You look like you're in high school.
You see it? Little sewing, little fall action. You know, it's not as curl. Tonight I'm going to have to set the curls back in, wake up in the morning, fresh face, fresh hair. What's up?
To work.
Huh? Oh, the Mickey Mouse said you was driving the serious boat.
So you doing all that with your hair, they curl it and whatnot to work from home?
Why are you here?
I love the hair, but like you're gonna get what you're gonna get. Like it's gonna look just like this tomorrow when I log into these. I'm not gonna do my hair.
I have things to do. New hair, don't you act up when your hair get new, when you get that piece together?
Mm.
Why you the only one? Now she gonna be on camera all day tomorrow. You see it, speak it into existence.
I'm not mad at you.
Mechanical zombie. Why can't I be great? I let you be great when you fill that piece in. I fill my pieces in. Why can't I be great? You just want to be me. I'm sick of y'all.
I saw you in person Saturday, and I didn't know she had the new unit in, and I was like, oh, who's that?
Oh yeah, I had to pull up on you for a brief second on Saturday. You know how it is when the girls get their hair done. But for real, I had to put my hair in hibernation mode. I told y'all I've been dealing like with breakage for a while, so quarantine did a wreck kind of on my hair. I wasn't taking care of it the way I should have been, but not creamy crack. No, this is it's I have leave out, so the front is mine, some of the back is mine, but it's a weave.
But her real hair though is really long too.
Yeah, so that's why people when Patty posted it, and she was like, "It's all hers," and I said, "No, it's not."
But I mean, like her real hair, like could look like this though. It's not like
Yeah, and it's funny because that's what my stylist said. She said they're gonna think it's yours, and I said, "I guess so." Had me feeling like them girls that don't never like to admit they wearing a weave.
Kenya Moore
In 2021, exactly. Except they caught her ass on camera, so she had to come up to really own up to this shit. But I'll be like, it's 2021. Who is lying about having a weave in? But if the weave feel like this mink, okay, I get it. All right, guys. So it's been 388 days since Breonna Taylor was murdered. Still, even though that DA case is over with, we are still going to press this narrative, and hopefully her family does find some real justice at the end of the day. But on top of that, George Floyd trial has been going on. I don't know about y'all, but I can't. I go in and out, have spurts of watching it. Like sometimes I'll turn it on, but then it just to have to like hear those details and listen to his legal counsel just ask like the stupidest questions, and you can tell they're trying to swing this in his defense or just in for his betterment.
Yes,
and I think that's what's the most frustrating part about it, which is why I can only watch but for so long. But with this case, I will say the witnesses, they have been coming through with like when they're on the stand being basically antagonized about what they're seeing. The police, not the police girl, she was wasn't she a firewoman?
Sorry, she was a first responder. She's one of the first.
Okay.
I don't know if she was actually on the scene or if she just so happened to be in the area and that just so happened to be her title and what she does. But I remember like seeing her and just listening to her talking and just being like, this is scary.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, she was a paramedic. Okay, thank you. So we saw it. She was trying to administer. They said, "Can I please check his pulse?" And they wouldn't allow him to do it. Allow her to do it. Well, today, the trial goes on, and one of the doctors, actually said that he died from oxygen insufficiency. And oxygen insufficiency is the most reasonable cause of death.
We know.
Exactly. So go
Hey,
ahead.
generally, when people say I can't breathe, it's because they can't breathe. They're not getting any oxygen. Like, that's why they say it. And that guy Stevie said, is the water room temperature cold? It's very cold. It's very much. So I was supposed to have been doing gallons like weeks ago, and this gallon has been in for a
And for a
couple of them. Like,
week, next time drink it room temperature. That's the best for digestion.
oh,
Don't
really?
drink it like super cold. Yeah. And it's best to have super cold, like water room temp early in the morning too. Like your first, soon as you wake up, drink some water.
Well, when I get up in the morning, drink a protein shake.
Well, drink that water, okay, in the morning with your protein shake, your breakfast.
That's,
And what kind of protein shake is this?
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Do you, do you make your own protein shake?
hmm
How you make them? What's the recipe?
Pour it out of the container that it's in into the glass that it needs to be put in.
What container is it in?
Some red one.
You better tell the people what you do so we can get these endorsements.
Oh, well.
Come on, Anna Nicole Smith, get it.
I really have actually been drinking Slim Fast, and I really think it works. I'm like a
See,
believer in Slim Fast. I really am.
see, look at it. Now he said protein shake, huh?
Like, I'll drink it, and I swear, like, I'm not hungry for the rest of it. I think it's a mind thing now. Like, I literally will drink it and be like, oh, I'm not even hungry no more. Yes.
Well, they put those well, if it is protein, that's like some, not a suppressant, but it makes you feel fuller throughout the day. So I'm sure they put something on like that too. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to change my y'all gonna hear the beeps. Don't hate me. Don't hate us stuff. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So then so it was just frustrating to see his attorneys try to say, well, the fact that there was, you know, drugs in his system, fentanyl, and then something else. What's the one that make your skin all bad? Methamphetamines, and fentanyl. And they were told, the doctor basically was like, well, yeah, but that could have attributed to it, but the main thing that killed him was the loss of air.
Yes, and then also, like, what really drove me crazy is them blaming the crowd and saying, like, the crowd was like they were a factor in this. People yelling and screaming at you to get off somebody's neck. If the only thing that would have affected is you maybe getting up off his damn neck, and you didn't.
Exactly.
The crowd had any effect on what you did.
Exactly. It's just crazy. Wait, so the TJ Madison, I'm looking at my damn fire detector. Smoke detector. Dex, can you just entertain them? I'm gonna try to hit the button on the other one because it is getting to me.
Not do her fire safety check, like,
Yeah.
and, her smoke detector is going crazy. But, like, honestly, I think this is a really good time because, during daylight savings time, they say you're supposed to change the batteries in your smoke detectors or whatever, and, like, a lot of us don't. Like, you just never think about it because it's always just kind of there. So luckily for her, it is actually beeping because, now she knows to change it. But let's talk about this water that I'm dealing with right now. So I kind of want this whole thing to be done before the end of this live, but I don't think it will. So I think I'll just probably get it to about right there and then, be done with it. I was going to ask you guys what you're having for dinner tonight because in a minute I'm going to go cook a salmon burger and have it with a Caesar salad. I'm really trying to get healthy. It's too hot out here. It really is too hot to be out here eating cheesesteaks, and also it becomes 6:30. It's 6:30 at night right now in Pennsylvania. The sun is still out, and, like, I would feel weird eating a cheesesteak or a slice of pizza right now. Like, I need more healthier options. Taylor made Taylor Made Cake.
Tailor Made Cakes.
I like the name. No, I didn't get married yet, but this is the reason why I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying to
Get
get
that body together, sweetie.
married, and it's a destination wedding, and like all my friends, not all of them, but a lot of my friends are like skinnier than me and better shape than me, and I can't. It ain't gonna happen. I'm not having crab legs tonight. I am having crab legs this weekend, and I'm gonna stop eating crab legs because yesterday one of them texted me and was like, "I'm eating crab legs," and it made me think of you. I don't want a reputation. I don't want to be burned.
And you got to go to Bottom of the Sea this weekend, okay? Because that's what you will say. Do you remember anything about our drunk conversation? Bottom of the Sea was on, and you said, "I'm coming there this weekend."
Did I really say that?
Yeah.
Well,
You said next weekend, which will be this weekend.
So, Miss Series, it's funny that you say Taco Bell too, because I was going to have fried crab legs and regular crab legs, but I'm not really sure about the fried one, so I'm just going to do regular crab legs. But then the next day, I'm going to do like Mexican food because I want to not do it for the rest of the month until like June or July after this. So,
and put all that pressure on yourself.
I can't do it no more. Like, I really can't. Like, it's bad. Like, it's getting
What,
bad.
the Mexican or just the crab legs?
Well, crab legs for money purposes is getting out of hand. Because when I get crab legs, I really go in with crab legs. I get like 2 packs. Although y'all like king crab legs, and I know king crab legs are the more expensive ones, but I don't like them. I know it has more because like the shells of it with all the bushes. I don't like it.
I don't like it. Get you a little crab, a little popper, a cracker, crabber.
So when I eat, see now we're talking about crab legs. I hate it. So when I eat crab
you
legs,
are king crab leg.
I like to have them opened already, and put on my plate, and then I go and eat. Like, I don't like to eat them as open as I go. I open the crab legs completely, and then I'm done with the shell. Before I don't like a shell on my plate.
So do you? So you don't even be getting there and sucking on that good get the juices that be falling in there. You don't do none of that? Do you cut your steak up before you eat it? You're one of those, huh?
Sometimes, but I'm not sucking on anything. I'm not. Like, that's not my style. I don't know.
You better get that connotation out of your brain when that wedding come up, wedding night. You know, you gonna be sucking on something. Get it together. Then we gotta talk. Me and her. No, I'm gonna have to give her a pep talk before you go in there. Randomly, it makes me think of how awkward would it be. Remember, like, well, you don't remember, but like they say the old royalty, they used to like on the wedding night to make sure it was consummated, they used to have people sit and watch them. How awkward would that be?
I wouldn't be awkward at all.
I'm gonna be sitting there watching something. Just stick your tongue out.
But see, if people talk to me while it's happening, I'll be mortified. Like, don't talk to me. Like, you can watch, but I don't talk to.
But what if we try and give you a pep talk, give you tips? Like,
laughing, and first off, I would never, me personally, I would never do this in real life. I wouldn't, like, I would never. But I'm just saying, like, if I was back in that time, it would be like, I could do it. Like, I'm not like, I'd be like, whatever, it is what it is. But like, if people were talking and people were giving like feedback, it'd be like, okay, yeah, this ain't gonna work for me. Like,
I would cut somebody the fuck out. Like, say you get in your groove, got your good stroke together, and somebody said, and you hear somebody in the background saying,
Why she make it noise? He ain't even doing nothing.
Like, he think he doing something. Girl, you okay? You good over there? You gonna need one of them bedroom candies afterwards?
Somebody yawned during the process. What you yawning? That's why I couldn't back it up. What you yawning for? Because you could be next.
Next, when you hear Netflix through the music, the doom.
It'd be like, are y'all still there? People in the crowd be like, yeah, we are. We still here.
We are. What y'all want to watch on Netflix? Not trace that girl. Arch your back more. I don't know what y'all doing. If somebody be like, boo, I'll do it. Get out the way. Let me teach you.
ghetto. Me drinking it. I feel like it's a little ghetto. I'm not gonna drink it anymore. I feel.
Ghetto. Somebody said it was ghetto.
I just feel like it is.
It is.
I don't know. It just feels
Ghetto. Girl. It's giving manly workout vibes. I'm getting ready to get hydrated for my fiance.
I've been running to the gym here and there. So like look, when I come in and I'm skinny, just know like I put the work in.
The kid has been putting that work in. Taylor made cakes. Thank you. It's growing, but the weave helped out. Thank you. Thank you.
No lipo.
Yeah, drink your water, Dexa. Don't be paying attention to nobody else. You do you. Drink your water.
Oh my gosh, drink your. Oh my god, y'all are crazy.
Yeah, you overthinking it. Damn it. Okay. First, prayers to DMX. He, from what we know, he is still in the hospital. I believe he's still on life support. The last time I've heard anything. I do know today, I guess it was this evening at 5:00, his family organized the vigil services to be held outside of the hospital. If you haven't heard yet, he has he overdosed. I believe it was Easter, right? Was it Easter?
Day before Easter. Well, Friday.
Okay. So just prayers for DMX and praying that he pushes through this. Like, it's horrible. You have anything to say on it?
Yeah, like DMX is one of those people that like, I remember when Kobe Bryant died and I remember how I felt about it and like thinking like there's nothing that would really make me feel the same way. When I heard the news about DMX, like I felt the same way. Like this is someone that's literally like a hero. Like you grew up with DMX and like you've always kind of known that he had those struggles, but like you just don't think of this kind of stuff happening to these people, especially anybody from the early 90s, 2000s era. Like you just don't see anything bad happening to them, and when it does, it just takes you somewhere that it's sad.
Yeah, and especially just so full of talent, and he has been. I mean, he's had no choice but to be open because with his drug addiction in the past, because of the antics. I mean, you're a celebrity, a public figure, they're going to follow you. But we've just been knowing for years this is something that he struggled with. It got even to the point where he was on Yanla, and he basically chose and said it. I chose drugs over my family, and that's what it is. So just keep him and his family and loved ones in prayer. And just, I pray that he pushes through this because it's just, this man is so talented. You went to the Bad Boys reunion tour, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And just like, I remember like when he was booked on there, nobody, like, because we all love X, but he ended up stealing the show. I think at that moment in time, we were just like we like X, but him getting on stage, he really did. We'll say one of, if not the best performances, one of the best performances there. And just how Philly just vibed with him here. Like we praying for that man, please. And I guess let's talk about verses.
I thought it was an amazing show. I loved it.
Huh?
I thought it was an amazing show. I've been singing Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers songs all day long today. Like, it was so good. Like, probably top 2 verses of all time. Like, maybe, like, it was one of those things. Like, this is the music that we grew up on. Like, this is, like, literally the soundtrack to a lot of our childhoods or a lot of our lives. Like, those legends, those icons got on that stage and just laid it all on the line. Like, we were, like, really, like, so blessed to, like, witness it. And Steve Harvey, I think Steve Harvey did an amazing job with it as well. Like, he really, like, kept the conversation flowing and everything. It just felt good. And then on an Easter Sunday, like, I loved it. I thought it was so good. I thought it was, wow.
You must have been on the blogs all day today, child. So what pieces of the group chat and whose group chat did you take that explanation from?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is like from watching the show. And did you know Ron Isley was 79 years old? I'm just like, whoa. Like, it was phenomenal. EWF, like, they killed it. And like, Like, who's the winner besides us? Like, we're as the viewers, we're all the winners.
Where's Dr. Umar? Because I can't. But you know what? That was actually a pretty good synopsis for somebody who didn't watch. That was great.
I did not see a second of like,
That's called faking it till you make it, Dex. I like that.
I didn't watch it. I like honestly wasn't even interested in watching it, but I knew everybody else did, so I was on social media with the lips zipped last night. I ain't say nothing. Like,
But yes, we were all we all won that versus. I mean, for me, I've always teetered toward the Isley brothers because just those love songs, like, oh, they've always just put you in a.
that's funny you say that. That's funny you say that because like yesterday at the house, like they were watching it, and my fiance said that my mom and my brother said. I think they said the Isleys, and then my fiance and my sister's friend were like, "No, Earth, Wind, and Fire, this and the third." And I was just there like, "This is really people really interested. Wow, that's so cool." But like I love the debate on it because I didn't think there would be much debate between those two groups. I thought like when we talked about it on my other podcast, they just said Earth, Wind, and Fire. They're taking it, but I loved that people actually debated between the two groups. Like I thought.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, you really can't debate it. But one thing I thought was actually really like a cute moment where they said, well, Earth EWF did what is the damn? I'm thinking Reasons. That's not it.
My love number 7. When you say Ron can get it, what is it?
Get it? It.
What's that?
It. 3 generations of it. Ron walk into the house. I can give it to your grandmother, your mama, or the daughter. Which one want it? Which one want it?
I did see a lot of messages about Verdine and his wig.
Verdine came through looking like me at versus. That hair was whipping back and forth.
A lot of people were comparing him to Michelle Williams too, from Destiny's Child.
Why y'all?
If they said that was her dog, like he could be her father. He could. They got the same face and hair.
Don't do that to her. That's so mean. Well, I guess she looked like that, like him, and then and Boozy looked like Flavor Flav.
Just Ralph said sis was giving cater to you.
Y'all are so wrong. But anyways, in my opinion, I have to say it. That had to be that was the best versus to date. Like, and I don't want to say that just because, hey, Ashley Scott, babe. I don't want to say that just because, like, it's the Legends, and I always teeter toward the Legends, but it was surprisingly so good. Like, just to see those both groups just having good energy in the beginning. I didn't even think that was Ron Isley on stage. I'm sitting here looking like, well, where's Ron? And people kept saying like, oh, that's Ron Isley, and I'm like, no, it's not. And even I saw our friend Tuscan Leather. Lance, he was in the comments and he was like, everybody keeps saying that's Ron Isley, and it's not. And it really did not look.
Did you just don't pin the comment? You're so childish. Like you are such a child. Why are you like this? Did it have the most views?
They always lying about the views. So stop. According to Steve Harvey, 78 billion people watch. And that's probably why it took so damn long, because I love Steve Harvey, but the talking, it was a lot at certain points. And at one point, what?
They probably told Steve Harvey, like, we gonna have you hosting, you're gonna earn these dollars. You better talk.
It was too much because they literally pretty much started on time. So that I will say maybe about 8:15 to 8:30 ish. It started at 8. Next minute I know it's like 10:45 coming, and I'm like, okay, it's maybe toward the end. Steve go, okay, we're gonna take a 10-minute break for the second half. The second half at 10:45. What are you talking about?
Because they ended like really late, right?
Yes, I guess. Well, Brandon had told us it went to about 11:30. I clocked out after 11
Way
because I'm
past,
trying to do this new schedule. What?
that's way past my bedtime.
Boy, bye. You be up doing the lines, and by lines I mean line dancing.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, it just was so good. I saw somebody else in the comments said they weren't expecting all of that because I think one of the last times I've seen Ron Isley, just footage of him being on stage, I just wasn't expecting him to be so up and going because one of the last shows I saw, I said, did y'all just roll him out there to sing these songs and get this check? Like, that man should not be on the stage, but Ron, that Zeddy came through with the fur, the chinchilla, the snow beard, the snowed out beard. He said, what? Your grandma, your mama, your daughter, y'all can get it, 18 and up.
He said
And
that?
all no, that's how he came out looking. It was the night for cat daddies. It was just amazing. Go back and watch Dexter, even though you won't, because this younger generation, y'all can learn something from these cat daddies. But yeah, other than Steve Harvey just talking all the time, but part of it just kind of made it good too to hear some of his, his memories attributed to that time. Because when we think of good music, we always think of where we were at that time that song was out. So it was good to hear that, but Steve was just overdoing it sometimes. And at one point, Ron Isley basically made a big announcement that him and Earth, Wind, and Fire are going to be doing working on music together. It's happening. Steve just was so concerned about his story. It just
MB the Traveler. They said where can they watch it? If you just go to Verzuz, I think it's called Verzuz TV on here on Instagram.
yeah.
You could find it there.
Yeah, they put them all up afterward, and it should be there now. Another amazing live that I saw this weekend was D Nice, who also was the DJ for the Verses, but he did a live and they were talking about the 25th anniversary of Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite album was released on the same time as I'm sorry, what is his name? Marvin Gaye's birthday. So he actually had Maxwell on, and they had such a great conversation. It just, if you didn't love Maxwell before, didn't know too much about him, which I'm like, who doesn't? It's Maxwell. He's kind of like the second coming in music. But it just made you love him even more because just to be at that level of an artist and to be so humble as he is, and you can just tell he's such a nice guy. Like, I watched it when we were in the hair salon and we watched it together. It just made you want to just give me a hug. It's so sweet. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you go and check it out. D Nice, what did I say?
Well, they said Steve Harvey kept calling him DJ Nice. Also, Curtis asked, can we admit that Vernon had on a lace front? Or he's been wearing a lace front all this time.
That wasn't no lace. I mean, what lace, but not in a good way.
What you mean?
That wig, it wasn't blended. Like, I couldn't see a hairline. It was just the wig line. And that was it.
What lace? What lace?
What lace? The lace is under the install because it was just forehead and then boom, hair. Wasn't nothing, no kind of edge or nothing.
So you want to judge me real quick? Guess who I have a crush on now? I have a slight crush on Yaya Mayweather. I don't know why.
Why did I make that face? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She posted this video the other day. She's so basic. Like she posted this video the other day, and she was like, "They can't even find the lace in my hair. It's a lace, but they can't find it. I'll give you $1,000 if you can find the lace." What lace? What lace? And her friend was like, "I can find the lace." She's like, "I'm talking to them on the live." I just think she's just so delusional, stupid. That I love her. Like I love it.
That poor child. Every time I think of Yaya, I just think of like the Mean Girls where she's like, "That's fetch," and she's like, "Stop it, fetch is never going to happen." Like, yeah, and I think it's because she just tries too hard. Like, it's not going to happen, Yaya.
Mm-hmm.
Just
At the end of the day, you're flirting with Mayweather's daughter. Live off of that, and that's it.
you don't have to say nothing. You don't have to get on the gram and be like flossing for us. We know that you have money. We know you're richer than most people will ever come across.
But you
Okay?
just cross slow.
Oh, we'll slow down.
But
And then I don't know, because she's somebody's child, but the head is big and the body is little. I'm just like, well, what's happening here? And then you add the wig on top of that, the large head.
but
But I want you to be great.
I just love it. I just think I love that ghetto attitude. It's attractive.
So you love the ghetto attitude, but you don't want to marry the ghetto attitude because your fiance is nowhere near the realm of ghetto.
Well, that's debatable, but I can't. I'm just kidding. No,
I tried it.
I don't. It's something about it that's just really attractive to me. Like, just I don't want to be around it, but I like to look at it.
I think we all do. It's kind of like a little day at the zoo. I mean, Reese girl said the child is simple, period. Like, I think when it comes to ratchet behavior, like we just like watching it. We really don't want to be a part of it, but just to sit there and watch, like, oh, look at the monkey taking a shit, or look at the bear, the polar bear just jumped in the water.
When we were in Vegas, there was this one portion. We walked into this one hotel, and it was like live ducks. I've never seen a duck in real life before. I was so fascinated by the ducks. Like I was like, look at his legs. Oh my God.
I've never seen a duck in real life before.
Duck in real life before. It was a flamingo.
Huh?
It was a flamingo.
Oh, a flamingo. I'm like duck. I'm like a duck is very basic. You should have seen a duck before. Now, flamingo.
But I've never seen one in real life before. It was fascinating to me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Goals.
Like I see the obsession. I see it. I see
The duck obsession.
Flamingo specifically. Like
flamingo obsession. Okay, so the flamingo obsession and the Yaya Mayweather. So she's your flamingo.
Nah, I'm not giving her. I think flamingo might be smarter than that girl. I really do. Like a little bit more common sense than Yaya Mayweather does.
I wish she was at the club. Where the baby at? In the car? Remember that girl tried to come at me on social media? I hate when y'all be so loud and wrong. Or, I know it's social media, but we all know a lot of inside stuff goes on social media. So if somebody is talking to a specific person and added them, why do you feel the need to jump on and try to like prove this person wrong about something? Just stop.
Leave it alone.
It's not real.
And one more really big shout out before I go any further. Today kicks off WrestleMania week. I am like, y'all, I'm just so excited about my life.
Wait, somebody said if you want to see a duck, go on Kelly Drive. They got them there. You won't see no flamingos there, though.
You trying to tell me I need to go running? I see you.
Well, you did say you was drinking all the water. You got to get it out. Release the toxins.
I actually was talking to my friend the other day. Like, he's having a baby this month, and we're gonna start running. He's in the wedding too, and we're gonna start running together. Yeah.
He said, "Y'all have fun with the running. Let me know how it goes. I'll walk at a escalated pace, but running, no." I'm with you though with that, Dex. I am not a runner. I like I've tried, I've gotten out there plenty of times before, but it does nothing for me. People tell you this runner high, it kicks in, and I'm just like, well, where is it?
My bad,
Where is it, sweetie?
like that's what kicks in. This bad back kicks in. Like,
I'm still waiting. Hasn't arrived yet. But yeah, so what else was going on this weekend? Aunt Dion had a concert. I did see some of it. It was good. She remembered the words to the song because you know you leave Aunt Dion alone. You really don't have no respect for the elders.
she
The
should
legend.
have followed me back on Twitter. Her boring self.
Now see when she cuss your ass out because you know it's coming. Are you going to feel hurt or a sense of achievement when the Twitter cuss out comes?
So I would love it. I would literally love if she cursed me out.
It's like I won something. I don't know what it is, but I won.
If you block me, I'll put it on the t-shirt.
Dion blocked by Dionne Warwick. Maybe that could be a new fragrance for her. A new little perfume set up. Dion, you know where you got it from. Block. And Patty can start selling the cigarettes.
Patty better stop if she get blocked too.
Okay, also we got into DMX. Oh, did you see? I love this girl so much. I realized today that Rihanna for me is basically your Rick Ross, because you know how you go through up and down moments with Rick, but like at the end of the day, love is still there. You just get disappointed by him from time to time. That has always kind of been my love hate with Rihanna. Never hated her, but it's just like she would do shit sometimes, and I'm just like, Riri, why the fuck is this happening? But then, you know, as I get closer to 40, I realize, you know what, Riri, you're young, so it's okay. Throw that thing out there and bust it for the magazines. Throw them legs up. You only got one time to be 23.
So you weren't crazy about her raunchy lifestyle?
No. Because I just felt like she was too good for that. Like, why? And I know her whole thing was bad girl Riri. She was going through that, like, thing, I guess, trying to create and, you know, create your own image or take control of who you are. But I'm like, I'm just a firm believer, like, you don't have to do all that. Sometimes less is more, and you can still get the same point across.
And how do you feel about it now?
I love that bitch. I am such a fan. I think the turning point for me was, what award show was it? Oh, the award show where she got honored as entertainment of the generation, whatever. You know which award show that was?
For whatever reason, the last thing I remember her performing at was the BET Awards.
It might have been the BET Awards.
My producer is telling me in my ear that it's the MTV Awards.
Yes!
She received the Vanguard Award at the MTV Awards.
Yes. So just seeing her and being interviewed, and she was talking about her social justice stuff and like the like nonprofit she's a part of and everything. And I don't know, I just had like a mommy moment or a big sister moment. Like, it was rough back in the 20s. My baby girl is coming to life. Like, you're making us so proud.
But I did hear, I heard a rumor about Rihanna though.
What?
So I read this thing that said Rihanna actually been trying to put out new music.
Yes.
Vocal cords are so fried that they're literally copy and pasting old notes from old songs and stuff like that to make it sound quality, because her voice sounds so terrible now. I don't know if it's true or not, but like that's the real reason she has been putting music out, is because like she doesn't have the voice anymore. And she never really had the voice, so I do.
Thank you. I just needed you to say it. So what? Were we? I wasn't checking like for the voice. Just put out a hot song.
If the voice was bad before, and they're saying like she don't got it no more. She has to sound like a cat. Like,
You know what? I'm going to just spell that rumor. I don't believe this, but I love her even more because this weekend she was in, well, they had the Stop Asian Hate March in New York City. So Rihanna was out there just living her best life and support her assistant who is Asian. And I believe she's from New York. I'm not sure. But she was basically there as an ally and like to support. But during Rona times, she was able to be out there and nobody knew it was Rihanna due to the glasses and like the mask that we all have to wear now. But she was just, I just love the energy of the videos that she was putting out there. She was having conversation with just some random guy on the street. And I guess the guy asked her like, oh, what's your handle? I'll follow you. And she gave it Rihanna. And then he looked, he said, that's you? He thought she was joking.
I love that. I love that.
I don't know, it's stuff like that. I just love when people are on this like this overwhelming like stratosphere of celebrity, and when you see them in elements of just being one of us, I don't know, that's endearing to me. It was like when finding out that Beyonce sent Roland Ray his outfit.
Yeah, I think I don't know if she's gotten the news, but she probably needs to send him a new one. But yeah, I got it.
Hey, did you get that? Did you? Or Ray, did you get your new outfit?
I think, you know.
What, he gonna have to order it this time like everybody else?
Beyonce probably say, you think I'm gonna give you a new outfit because you burnt your last one up? But that ain't how it works. That's not how it works.
Beyonce, you gotta send him. You gotta send it because it's just he need a new green outfit, maybe a different color this time. It might have been the green, which was like
Flammable.
it was attracted to the flame. Yeah.
Well, she does have white outfits out now, and like Mechanical Zombie said, maybe if she gets some of the icy part, it'll heal those wounds.
You can't. They say you can't put ice on the direct burn, right?
Cool them down. Well, I'm not talking about this no more. I'm not doing it.
Oh God, this was a story that popped this week, and I, for one, am kind of happy it happened. I don't want to like make light of people's demise, but she really bothered me. And we're talking about Jen Shah on Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Okay.
So that's the one, the franchise where the woman is married to her step grandfather. Yes. And all of that craziness. So Jen, the report, I guess it came out earlier this week, one day, maybe like Monday or Tuesday. Her and her assistant were arrested for
the same assistant that was on the show. You know how they showed that guy on the show? Is it him?
I think it is him. He was like an older looking guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it is him. So they were running basically a telemarketing scheme where they were preying on elderly people who, quite frankly, not all elderly people, but a lot of times, you know the elders, somebody call and say, hey ma'am, you owe this bill. They quick to give up the money, the information, so they can just be free of the debt or whatever the case may be, or just help out. So yeah, the white guy that she was with. So Jen, I don't know. When I saw that, I was just like, I don't really like to come up on anybody's demise, but she's bothered me from kind of day one on the show. And I think the moment where it got to me the most, where she was just kind of explaining her background and how she's part Asian, and I believe like she's from Hawaii. If I might be mistaken on that. But they did one of her little interview things on the show, and she was like, but here, people don't know what I am. They just think I'm Black. So I'm Black. And I feel like for me, and because her husband is Black, and yes, she does have Black children, it just read a bit to me as if like you just brought in, you were like, oh, they think I'm Black, so I'll just be this Black caricature of what you think a Black woman is. And she was just very annoying, just loud with with the hair and the nails, and just was just doing the most, and that just never sat well with me. So to kind of see her get locked up, and then on this past season of the show, she's just been very combative and like yelling at a bunch of people for no fucking reason. I'm just ready for her to go. So
But they're not kicking her off the show, right?
I don't know. I don't know, but I wonder if that husband gonna leave because they was going through it on the last season because of all her antics.
I saw a post that she made that said, thank you guys for sticking with me, through all this stuff. You're not believing the headlines. And I just think that anytime somebody does that, you're guilty. Because like you be talking to your fans when you're getting hit up by the feds. You should be talking to your friends and your family, making sure your affairs are in order. There's no reason to be putting out public statements to the fans. That's stupid.
Exactly. And Angela 9438 says she was so animated and flamboyant. It was just too much for me. She was definitely team too much. So it's like
Another story that I don't know if you would have, but it just clicked in my head when I
no,
read.
go.
Cher,
As you see, it's a slow news day. Go.
Cher this weekend, she put out a statement. She said she was having a conversation with her mom, and she said she told her mom, you know what, like it's crazy that I just really think that if I was there with the George Floyd situation, I could have saved him. And people were very confused by that. Like they were asking, like, what exactly do you mean by that? Like, what were you going to do? And they started to drag her. She did release an apology. I don't think an apology was necessary, but that was a very stupid statement, though. Like that was dumb. Like, what exactly would you do? Get up there and start singing? Like, what would you do to stop him from killing
I
them?
guess she feels, you know how sometimes, again, I hate to say it, but a lot of people, you get to a certain level of success and the God complex for some people just naturally takes over. So maybe she's just thought like fueled by her celebrity and the Cher, people would have just
No, we wouldn't. Girl, go sit down. Like that was stupid. Like that was really a stupid statement to make.
I'm thinking that was on my story. Thanks for bringing it up. So it was stupid, but I don't think it was worth an apology. Like, because she was like, I guess some people were upset, had their panties in a bunch, talking about, she was like, I'm sorry if I offended any black people. I don't think that you didn't offend me. Like, I guess you were one of the blacks offended.
No, I just thought it was stupid. Like I thought the comment was dumb as hell. Like you can't do anything, lady. Like you can't do nothing.
Yes, you can, because Miss Sirius says, "Will you believe in love after
Could you
love?"
imagine somebody? I hate to even laugh at this, but could you imagine that situation where this officer has his knee on this guy's neck, and then this one just starts singing or dancing or just whatever the hell?
Or just no, she wouldn't have done it. She'd have ran up. I'm Cher. Stop it, lady. You'd have been shot.
Like, what is this? Like, it was just so. Oh, did you see the Paul Pierce stuff?
No, what's going on with them?
Paul Pierce, former NBA player, was he's under fire now because he had a little party over the weekend and there were strippers in the background of the party, and I think he was like smoking weed or something like that, and people were like, "This is disgusting." They were so pissed at him or whatever.
Okay.
And I just don't get it. Like I was watching it and I'm like, "But what's the issue though? Like what is the issue?"
Hasn't everybody been doing this? All quarantine?
Well,
What makes them different?
they're like, "Oh, he's married. Like he shouldn't be doing this. This is so embarrassing to his wife." And I'm just like, if I'm doing something that's bad for my marriage, I probably won't post it. His wife knew exactly where he was at and exactly what he was doing.
She probably was there next to him.
What's the issue? And then, but I was talking to my friends about it, and I was like, the bigger issue here is that party looked boring as hell. Like we have parties than Paul Pierce was having. It was boring. They weren't doing anything, and I'm like, this is y'all making a big deal out of nothing when it comes to this. And I really hope he doesn't apologize because I'm sick of this apology culture stuff that we have. Like if I'm doing something that's not harming nobody else, I'm not apologizing for it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess people are saying because it's look, mechanical zombie said during quarantine, but let's be clear, like, it's done. Like, people are just out there doing whatever they want to do. So it's like I'm even past the quarantine shaming of people. Like, in my mind, I'm like, because there's been a bunch of shit. Megan would have never had gotten shot if y'all asked to stay the fucking house during quarantine.
That was early.
Huh?
That was early on when she got shot.
Yes.
We were in the house.
Boozy just got when he got shot. Probably wouldn't have happened if you had stayed in the house because of quarantine. So it's like I'm looking at it like right now, so many people, everybody should be in the house, but I guess for them coming out acting dumb, we got something to talk about.
Yeah. Trey 3374 said, did you see the pictures of Ozzy Osbourne's in his kitchen with, I guess, the Mammy dolls on the shelf behind him? That's not surprising.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that at all, especially when it comes to them too. Hey, to hair to die for. Oh, another thing. So I guess going this, I should have played this, talked about this sooner once we had started talking about the Isley brothers and just like their thing of being older, they were able to get up and perform.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll head fast forward to the City Girls, who actually did a performance at somebody's club, this weekend. And while I think it was Young Miami, while they were on the stage, they were like, well, what's going on with the crowd? Like, y'all not hype enough. And people in the comments were like, yeah, the crowd, what's up with them? I paid money to see you perform. You walking back and forth across the stage does not garner automatic screams from me in the crowd. And that's my issue with a lot of these lazy artists at this day and age. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
I disagree with you on that.
Yeah, you do. Go ahead.
I went to a City Girl concert. I can have earplugs in. If I see Young Miami walking back and forth, I'm gonna be clapping like just
like a seal, like a seal.
Yes, like she's so beautiful to me. I literally love the sound of her voice. You don't even have to rap. I prefer you not to rap, actually. I just like her.
She's not gonna rap. That's what she does.
Just stand there and walk back and forth. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, I love her. I really do. Like,
JT is there too, though.
Okay. Hi.
You loved JT a couple weeks ago. Now you done traded?
Yeah, like I like the Young Miami more because like I saw this video of Young Miami and she was arguing with Uzi, who's JT's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And it was like, JT, be quiet. And she just shut up. I don't like that. That's like my Young Miami. I don't like that.
It just like bothers me. Well, you better be careful. Don't say that because word on the street is Kodak Black just got shot at in Tallahassee, in Florida, where her boyfriend 808 Southside lived. And he said a couple of days prior to that Kodak could get it too because Kodak wanted to be cute on the live and start saying Carisha's name all crazy.
Well, I'm not trying to get shot. I just want to look at her. Like, I'm good.
Well, don't say it because 808, that's Southside 808. If he see this.
But you know what's crazy? I will say with the City Girls, their fans are like very loyal, but it's a scary loyalty though. Like you said in the thing, like they were like, oh, this crowd is lame or whatever. And then the people were like, this crowd is lame, this and the third. Their fans are very vicious like that. And it's really scary. Anytime. Yeah, that's how before. And I think it's calmed down a little bit now, but that's how I used to see Beyonce fans. Like it would they would get into this level where it's like you say anything that's not 100% like pro Beyonce. Like they're ready. And it's like, I could not like this, and that's okay. And you got to be okay with me not liking something that Beyonce did or said.
Yes.
You don't have to argue. Okay. Not that big of a deal. And it gets scary when fans become obsessive like that. And the city are really obsessive like that. It's scary.
Yeah, especially like if I want to listen to an album, that's fine. But if I'm going to see somebody at a live show, I'm expecting more than just the album or just hearing you vocally. I'm sorry, as just a concert goer, I'm not going to put money out there to see you perform. A performance does not entail walking back and forth across the stage. Okay. Like, what is
Unless
Yeah, and I feel like that's where the appreciation came from so much with the Isley brothers, who probably, or in Earth, Wind, and Fire, who definitely rhymed with the Kane. You could have sat down the whole show and wouldn't nobody had said anything. But these people that are in their 70s, 60s, 80s are getting up and trying to give you like something and getting into it. It's just like, what music? It's just, we really don't expect much of these people.
I don't know, Toya, because like J-Lo gets up there and does cartwheels and backflips, and y'all still be sitting in y'all seats when J-Lo be out there.
Well, I haven't seen one, but I appreciate who we sitting next to. You are?
Oh, I would never go to a J-Lo concert. I love J-Lo, but I'm never going to a concert. Like, we could get loud on TV. I could do that.
Yeah, for me, it's not. She performed.
I did go to a J-Lo concert.
Did you go in Vegas?
Yeah, I went to a J-Lo concert.
So you were one of the ones sitting there.
I left early.
Oh.
Yeah.
But still, I'm sure, but at least J-Lo knows, we all know ain't nobody going to see J-Lo for the vocals, okay? So if I'm going to see you, I want you to perform. You better do cartwheels and all that kind of shit. The same with Britney Spears. You would go for the performance. You know the bitch. You're not checking for Britney's vocals. We're checking for the performance. Janet Jackson, not the greatest singer in the world. But guess what you're going to get? You want to go the fuck home tired after watching Janet because you're going to be out there with her trying to do the moves and the shit.
Tell me, do you think this is funny? This is the joke that I said on social media, and people got upset with me over it. So they, Chloe from Chloe and Halle, I don't know if this is a rumor or not because it came out on April Fool's Day, but they said she's going to be Jackson in a new movie. No, wait, Chloe, like Halle's doing it. The one who's going to be in The Little Mermaid. She's playing Janet Jackson in the new movie, right? And I said, oh, this is really funny. She lost her voice in The Little Mermaid. She gave her voice in The Little Mermaid, and now she's playing Janet Jackson. Because Janet Jackson talks like this.
And they ate you alive.
Isn't that funny, though? That's funny.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Whoever was mean to you when you said that's okay. They didn't know what they were talking about. That's a real funny joke.
And I like Janet Jackson, but
I love Janet, but
she just talks like this.
Yes, she talks. Well, probably not that in real life, but for the stage, she gives us that whisper, and everybody goes crazy for the Janet whisper. Sissy Houston, Whitney's mama said that bitch can't sing.
Lonnie G. Oh, Lana. I always died. I'm funny. I'm like, people, you're supposed to be really humble and you're not supposed to tell people that you're funny or whatever. I'm hilarious. Like last night, literally, I broke the internet again. Like I posted this video and I know that I'm so funny because all these people were sending the video and group, like my phone just tried to shut me off because I'm doing too much.
Your phone is sick of you.
I get it. I understand. I'll shut up now. Well, I do want to say...
See? You never win when you play dirty.
Happy birthday to Kelly J 2177. I hope you had an amazing birthday.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, thanks, Dex. Yeah, Mommy had a great birthday. We spent some time together. I got her some good lotions from Bath and Body Works because they were having a good little sale down there. So we had some little cake and ice cream. But yes, Dex, I will agree. You are a very funny guy. It just would be very nice if you would allow somebody else to say it from time to time.
Because they won't do it, but they won't do it. And people hate on me so badly. Like, hate on me so badly. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. Yesterday, I posted this video that was like hilarious. It was so funny. I posted this video. And instead of people being like, oh, Dex, this is so funny, they were literally sending it to group chats being like, look at him. Like, why can't you just laugh at this? People hate me so much. Like, nobody is going to ever give me credit. That's why I got to do it for myself.
That's your story and you sticking with it.
Yes, that's the truth. People literally hate me. Like, they do. They hate me. Like, people will hate to give me credit. It's crazy. And I don't even mean, like, people that I don't know. It's just everybody that I know.
It's everybody in the world.
Yes,
just
everybody hates me. Nobody will ever give me credit. It's crazy.
Straight said, you don't give us a chance to, Dex.
Well, how long it takes? You saw the video.
Your likes and everything, it's there. People are telling you that they like it.
Okay, but like...
What else you
too soon? It's too soon. No, it's too soon. It's too soon.
That's what you want, a Stop Dex Hate parade. No, so Dion said, Mechanical Zombie said he wanted to get on the Shade Room so bad.
No, I'm scared of the shade room because they were probably.
I'm about to say, you don't want that.
I'm very sensitive. Like I'm like I don't have any shame with people that I know and stuff like that. But like the shade room is so mean. Like these people be saying they would be saying really mean things about me, and nobody. Dan's my best friend. Mechanical Zombie is literally my best friend, and he wouldn't even defend me on the shade room. I would probably be in tears. I'd be crying.
He be sick. Talk about Toya. I can't come to work today. I'm just sick. I'm just taking a week vacation and
Feeling to hurt. So, yeah. No.
It's true though. Like, especially if somebody says something about you that you don't believe in. Like, it was just so funny because when that Boozy shit happened and they tried to compare him to Flavor Flav, I know he was mad because it's nothing.
A little bit. Yeah.
You look like him. Like, you are Flav. You could do the biopic. Are you his son? But it's nothing like somebody like trying to give you a comparison to somebody that you don't think you look like, or just like if you were in the Shade Room and somebody puts a picture up with you, or just me, and they'll be like, "Oh, that bitch look like something." I'd be sick.
So yeah, like at one point they told me that I look like Neo, and I'm like, but Neo looks like a fish to me. Like I don't get it. And then another one of my close friends is like, "Yo, Dex, like I just watched this movie, and you look like this guy." And I'm like, "Oh, who is it?" It's Little Rel. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I think that I'm pretty attractive, and like
We know Dex.
and I don't think Little Rel is. So like one time I met him in person, and I was like, "Yeah, people say that we look alike," and he was like, "I can see it." And no, the fuck you can't. Like, I'm so mad. Like, sorry for cursing.
No, the fuck you can't.
You do. I'm gonna post it on Facebook tomorrow. See, I love it. I love it. Ridiculous.
I mean, it's the worst. Somebody be like, "Oh, we look alike," or somebody might even say, could be a friend of yours, or just somebody you know in passing, and they'll be like, "Oh, we look alike," and you're like, "Bitch, no, the fuck, we could be twins, bitch." Who?
And then it'd be like, is that really how people look at me? Like that's how.
You be going to people. Look, checking yourself in the mirror one more again. Like, maybe no, I was real ugly. Is that why I gotta take like eight pictures to get or like 20 selfies to get that one good one? Because I might be ugly.
I remember when I went to the last time I went to the driver's license place and I took the picture, whatever. I mean, it wasn't the best picture, but I thought I looked okay. And the guy was like, "We'll take it again." Then, like, I really wanted to take it again, but after he said that, I was like, "No, this is good. I'm fine with this one." I hate that picture. Like, but I couldn't do it.
So you were mad that he suggested, "Let's take it again," and you said, "No, we ain't doing it. I like the way I look." Then at the end, you got it. You were like, "Damn, it ain't it."
I knew that man was a lion as soon, right? Wait, Angela 9438. Ray J is actually my cousin.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I don't look like him though. He look
But
like.
you act like Brandy though, so y'all related.
What's she doing? Ray J. That's a.
Doing the most. You definitely are Woods. Y'all love to put on everything like, "Oh, everything's perfect," and it's not. She irked my soul at that damn Verzuz. Oh no, she definitely your family.
I just cursed on here a second ago, and I'm like mortified. Like I can't believe I cursed. But
Grow up. There's my daughter. She's fucking 20 years old. What are you talking about? Is she in the room?
Yeah, he's such a hater. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. Like this boy really. The mechanical.
What is that?
Mechanical. I'm not gonna say his name because he wants the attention. I'm not gonna do it.
Mechanical Zombie. What do you say?
He's been talking about me the whole time.
Hey, wait a minute. Ain't that Brandy's brother? Oh, he's another one who's obsessed with you?
Number one in the Team Dex fan club. He literally created the fan club. Yes. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Dion beat his ass. If you want, I'll hold him down.
Dion's like, never mind.
Hi, Marjan, baby. What you say? He light skinned. So you trying to say he can't beat your ass?
Yeah,
because he light skinned.
Yeah, light skin and skinny. I'd tear that boy apart. Like I would literally rip him apart. Like it's okay. This is a quick story. Like I'll be quick after this. This is how bad it is with Dion. This is how bad it is with him. Literally, I'll say this again. This is literally my best friend, right? Yesterday, I was getting attention off this video that I posted. He even sent it to one of our group chats because I guess he wanted to make fun of me, but like, whatever. Dion literally sent a picture to the group chat of him like this, like in the pose that I was in, and was like, it seems like you're ready for a battle. He couldn't take the fact that I was getting attention. Like, I never seen that. He literally is, he's Yolanda. He's Yolanda from Selena. I gotta watch him.
You want to tell you?
Yes, he's crazy. He's a fan.
So you're saying, should you end up dead prior to your wedding, it's Dion?
No, not prior to. The day of. Because she
The
killed
day of. So we're sitting in the chairs and everything, and well, we already said that you're going to be the one walking down the aisle, and Fatima's going to be waiting up top.
Yeah.
Okay. So when they do the bridal march, which will be the groom march, and we turn around and look, and it's Dion walking down. Should we call the federales at that point?
You know what's crazy though? Dion is actually the best man in my wedding. I'm gonna be standing up there giving my speech. He's gonna shoot me. I'm just kidding. I don't want to say that, but no, honestly, like he's a really good friend. But the boy, I just never seen nothing like it in my life.
He said, "I am the federales." So basically, he said it's gonna be a cold case.
It's like when
nobody know where yet.
You're like, can I speak to the manager? It's like, I am the manager.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
What's up? What you want? Nothing. I can't help you. Okay. Thanks for coming. Sorry.
And big shout out to Lonnie G's. I was getting a phone call.
Huh?
I was getting a phone call, but big shout out to Alana. She's in the comments as well.
Oh, hey, Alana, baby. Well, I guess it's time. I had some other stuff written down. I guess MLB, you did see that they're going to be out of Georgia for the voter suppression. They're not with the shits. So they said that they're not going to have the all-star games in Georgia, which is, it's good for the cause. The Republicans got their panties in a bunch over that. And I think that was I hate talking about that black crunchy roach, Kodak Black.
How did I know?
But I mentioned him. Huh?
I do have, and I'll talk about this tomorrow on Bro Talk Live too. Kodak Black deserves a seat. He posted yesterday his Easter picture. He literally copied my outfit from Las Vegas. You wanted that one?
You're sick.
Yeah, wants to be me. I never seen so. He literally had on a T-shirt, not the same shoes as me. I don't know what he had on, Keds or something, and necklaces. Like that boy wants to be
a necklace.
Yes. Who wears
you have necklaces on?
Of course I did.
Let me go see this video. Hold on. Somebody said, are we, let's take somebody. Now, listen, I'm going to just take somebody real quick. Don't come on here with your dick out or your tits out, whichever, because we don't do that.
What?
Oh, all right, let's just bring somebody on random. They just requested. All right, we about to go Andrew Caldwell with it. Let's see who come on.
Caldwell, because you get crazy, I'm going to hang up.
Now, what's the dark room? Don't scare us now. Who this?
Oh my goodness. Am I live?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hi, my name is Georgie. Hi.
Hi, what's your name, baby?
My name is Georgie. Hi.
Georgie.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, good.
Yes, I do. Hi.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. I was just trying to see what's up, girl.
Well, thank you for tuning in and watching us be messy on here.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm coming in from Boston.
Oh, nice, nice.
Love Boston. It's such a beautiful city.
Well, we love you here. We love you here. Oh my God, girl, get me out of here. Lots of love. Mwah.
Oh, baby, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Big love to Boston. All right, now, baby, I don't know how to get you out of here. So if you see your ex, go on and cancel that.
Thank you.
Still got to learn that part. She left. Okay.
That was so cool. I loved it.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing that more often. I even think like as we have like get people's insight.
Yeah.
It's good in the comments, but like have them on. So y'all be ready. And like we said, don't come in with your peeing out or your boobs out.
She was amazing. That was really good. Thank you.
She was really great. She was great. Thank y'all so much for an all new edition of, I'm about to say, You Got McDonald's Money Growing Up Black. It's time. It's time for dinner. The comments. We love you guys so stinking much. And Marjan asked, are we doing this on Mondays now? No, we just came on this Monday because yesterday was Easter and we likes to respect the Lord and his resurrection.
This Sunday, Sundays? This Sunday, we definitely more than likely will do it. It's just WrestleMania Sunday, so like we'll see.
Oh Lord, can't stand you.
And Cyrus said the body is out. Bring her on. I'm just kidding.
I hate you. You better stop. All right, so it's a possibility we could be here next Monday then?
I can do Sunday. I'll be fine.
Well, what time is WrestleMania?
All day long.
Oh Lord. Okay, well make sure you just, and you don't look, your tits might be out next Sunday, y'all. Just because you know next he gonna come out there with them panties, the knee boots, the velour panties though. With the knee boots ready to go. Okay?
Elbow pads on. Yeah. Yeah.
You got your belt?
I do have a belt. Absolutely.
The last real time I watched wrestling, Suck It was a thing at the time.
Yeah. You should watch tonight, though. This really is, well, you don't got Peacock, so never mind.
Even if I did, sweetie, ain't happening. Even if I did, it ain't the fuck happening.
Right? It might as well.
Huh?
It ain't nothing else on TV tonight. You might as well.
It damn sure ain't, but I can find something better than that. I'm good. One of them British shows that I've seen 1,000 times already. I'll watch it for the 1,000th and one time. But you enjoy that.
My sister's upset now because she called me. I ignored the call, and she's like, I see you're on social media. That's rude.
Don't be me. Sis, I'm going to release him as of now so you can have the rest of his ear with his ear for the rest of the night.
Wait until you, Tammy. Who's Tammy?
Toya, you hear about Tammy who? Tammy Terrell died a while ago. God rest her soul. Well, who Tammy? Which Tammy? Please, y'all don't give me no more bad news. Fatal Attraction, Toya, watch it. Fatal Attraction? I saw the movie. It's a great movie, especially when it took. Wait, what? Just Ralph, don't say it. Is that what happened, Ralph?
She's not coming back to the show or to Earth?
To the show, possibly. Why? Is that the one that had the baby? No, that's the bigger one. It's my 1,000-pound sisters. That's me and Ralph show.
I'm out of here. I'm gonna go watch wrestling.
Ralph, hold on, we're bringing Ralph on. Ralph, tell us about Tammy. Are you presentable? I'm gonna bring you on right now just so we can talk about Tammy real quick.
Quit the show.
She quit. She better bring her fat ass back on that damn show.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it without water.
Now I'm definitely going because I've done half the water, which means I need to go use the bathroom, and I gotta call the sister back. But I will talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, guys. Love y'all. We'll see you next week. Whatever, Ralph. That's the left.
I'm sick. She quit.
What else she got to do?
She said it ain't working out for her. She quit the show. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. She said they set her up.
Something to do with this, Ralph.
That goddamn man.
I know he got a whole wife. You gotta stop messing with his ass.
Opener is not doing nothing for her. So she quit.
What you mean, girl? Well, I forgot your name, but you don't have full name at this point in time.
I'm disgusted.
I know, wait. Look, I'm gonna have to DM her or something. Because her sister had that baby.
Her own jealous ass. She ain't finna say.
Yes! You said your sister had a baby. Well, you can have a baby too.
She said that it's over. She said the show depicted her in a negative light. Because her ass ain't want to lose weight.
Exactly. Like, you wanted to get on here for this weight loss. Just say you good with being fat and shit. And be okay with that.
You okay? It's ridiculous. You know I'm in the ghetto. Sorry, the music.
Watch.
Yeah.
So, was this season over? Or is it...
It just ended abruptly.
That's
like,
what I feel.
It just ended randomly.
Like, Trey said she thought she was with a woman now. She might be.
Oh, yeah. She said she pansexual or something like that. I don't know.
Something.
She said she'll be with anything.
Not anything.
That's what she said. She said she'll be with anything. Could you blame her? Gotta get what you get.
Well, if you want it.
Listen, let's get loud. So, let's get loud.
No, I'm gonna have to talk to her. I'm gonna have to find a DM to slide in of hers. Like, Tammy, bring your fat ass back on this damn TV.
Yeah.
You was giving me life, you and your sister. Now the whole baby coming in.
It just... She need to cut it out.
Baby, thanks so much for jumping on.
No worries. I'm saying, you know I'm in North Philly. It's a lot going on around here.
Yeah, get in the house before you know. Anything's possible out there. Danny, thank you so much for popping away.
All right, later.
I love y'all. See you next week. Bye.